Welcome, everybody. I am here today to introduce you to the Done With You 2022 People Advanced Photonic Therapy program. And of course, I am recording this presentation. So for those of you who were not able to be here today, to at least be able to see the replay. So let's get going. I am going to start the PowerPoint presentation now, and let's have a look. So first of all, just for those of you who are new, advanced photonic therapy is a proven way on how to relieve your pain and how to get more energy in a matter of days without leaving the house and without spending a fortune. Now, before I am going to start, I am going to ask you to please close up your social media and your television and the radio. I need your attention here because I want to keep this short. And then if I have your attention, you will only have to look at it once. I can't even speak anymore. I have been speaking now for the last 2 hours. You will only have to look at it once to know every single bit there is to know about this new program. So for those of you who do not know me, my name is Eva Servet. I'm from Belgium, but I have been living in Spain for the last 18.5 years. And since 2009, I have been teaching advanced photonic therapy workshops in Europe. Since 2010, I have been a qualified advanced photonic therapy practitioner with Dr. Brian McLaren. And sadly, Dr. Brian McLaren passed away in 2016. And his son, Rob McLaren, who was the CEO of Advanced Photonic Therapy, asked me to continue his father's life work, which I accepted because I love to be able to help people and their loved ones have a better life with less pain and a longer life with less problems. I am also the founder since 2017. I founded and I am also the director of the Advanced Photonic Therapy Academy. And my work, the certificate courses that I offer, have been approved as a training provider by the IICT, which is the International Institute of Complementary Therapists. Now, if you want to know my story, how I got to be where I am now, and what happened to me, how I have been suffering from pain for over 14 years before I found Dr. Brian McLaren, there is a link here on YouTube, or you can just go to my YouTube channel, where you will see in one of the first few videos a link to my story. I'm going to be brief about it. I just made a few points here so you can have an idea what happened to me. So I had a motor accident in 1994. I have been suffering pain from 1994. I had several operations. I had endometriosis. I then broke my back with a horse accident in 2008. I also had carpal tunnel syndrome in my hand in 2008, for which I needed an operation. And I had chondromalacia rotuliana, or the runner's knees, in both knees, grade 3 and 4, for which I needed prosthesis or prosthesis, depending on the accent. I was diagnosed then with fibromyalgia. So my pains since 2004 had everything to do with my fibromyalgia. And I just wanted the pain to stop. I did everything I could. I tried every therapy that was on the market. And then one day the doctors told me that was how my life was going to be for the rest of my life. And I said, no, thank you. I am not planning to live another year like this, or 10 years. I just wanted to have a normal life like anybody else, and being able to live a normal life. As I had no quality of life anymore, for me, it was easy that I was going to get out of this life. But then I found Dr. Brian McLaren. I explained to him all my problems. He gave to me his solution, being advanced photonic therapy. He told me what was reachable and what was not reachable. Fact is, I read about advanced photonic therapy. I found Dr. Brian McLaren. I gave him my trust because he was my last hope. I mean, otherwise I was just going to end it. What happened then is I got to live again. I got to be able to work again. I got to be able to work even more than when I was 27, when I had my accident. And I was able to get off all my medication within just a little bit more than a month's time. Hold time. Okay, stop. That was an alarm. Now, what you have to understand is that Western doctors do not know it all. And the fact that I got the chance to go the other route and go and look in Eastern medicine and acupuncture and finding Dr. Brian McLaren is what saved my life. And that's also then my first message to you is to never give up hope. Always keep on trying to find something that will work for you. To know the rest of my story, go and listen and look at that video. I'm going to keep it to this just for you to know that I know what I'm talking about. I've done this myself. This saved my life. This made me who I am today. So now the question is, does this apply to you? Well, in my eyes, we all have or are suffering pain, be it physical pain, be it emotional pain, be it mental pain, be it neurological pain. And many of us, I know that for a fact, have lost hope of having a normal day, of having one day that the pain would just be relieved, go away, and that you would feel better. So the question then is, of course, what did I do with Dr. Brian McLaren? It was easy. I bought his torch pack. Here on the right, you can see those torches. They were a very old model of torch. I got the information pack. This is what's in the one for the humans. And I just started to do the points that Dr. Brian McLaren told me to do. So for my chondromalacia rotuliana, it was the knee points. Okay, for my carpal tunnel, it was the booklet of carpal tunnel. And I just started to do the points. The seconds he told me I had to do, and the days I had to do it, like he said, every 2 days. And I just kept on repeating and repeating and repeating. That's how I got better. That's how I became who I am today. And these programs that I am doing, I have been offering them before, but that was a simpler program. In that way, in those programs, I would have gone live every 2 days, and I give you a new video in the Facebook group. And that was it. I didn't have more time for you because I was already using up my voice and my time by doing all these videos. That's where the Done With You program of 2022 is different. Let me be talking about that pretty soon. Now, first of all, what are our goals with this program? In the first place, we want to prevent. We want to prevent to get sick. How do we do that? By building up our immune system. Then we want to be able to stimulate healing. You fall or you cut yourself or you burn yourself, you or one of your loved ones, you want to be able to know what to do to stimulate healing and to heal a lot quicker with less pain than you normally would without advanced photonic therapy. And finally, when you get strong, like I am today, you want to maintain that health because you want to become older with less issues. So these are the goals of this program. Now, what are we going to be covering? On the one hand, you're going to learn all you need to know to use advanced photonic therapy. You're also going to be learning to use it at home successfully yourself. That's very important. And finally, to get all that together, you are also going to get private sessions with me on Zoom in group. Now, as I've said before, in the other presentations, the groups are going to be small, minimum 5 students, maximum 10 students. If there are more students, then I will split up those meetings. You will get pictures to send to me. You will make videos to send to me where I will, during these meetings, be able to go over them with you and to help you say, oh, hold on, that point is higher up. For those of you who do my Tuesday meetings at 8:30 CET or 2:30 EST time, I go over the standard points on the human and I show you little tricks on how to find these points. That's also what's going to happen in these programs. So it's easier for you to know what and where they are and how to find them easily. So in that first part, all you need to know about advanced photonic therapy, you are going to get access to the new DIY program that I made in the summer of 2021. They are all available. Maybe you even already bought it. Don't worry about that. You have a voucher in that you can use for this program, but you are already going to get all the videos that are already prepared. That helps me save my voice, gives me more time to spend personally with you in this program. Here you can see, you can go to www.advancedphotonictherapy.com and you will see there the curriculum of all the lessons that you will be getting in that program. I think depending on the program, it's in between 30 and 45 videos. So there are a lot of videos for you to learn. Now, on how to use this at home successfully yourself, you always have people who say, yeah, but I don't know how this is going to be working for me. Come to my groups, read the testimonials, look up red light therapy, look up photonic therapy on Google or another search engine, and see how many thousands of people who have been using it and who have become better. So don't listen to me, don't believe me, just look it up or come into my group and ask there. You will see lots of people confirming how this is helping them, getting them better, having pain relief whenever they need it, whenever they want it, and get more energy so they can also feel better and do more. Then, of course, you also have people who say, yeah, but I don't know anything about advanced photonic therapy or acupuncture. I don't know if this is something for me. I will tell you, hey, go to my YouTube channel. You can learn heaps about advanced photonic therapy. I have a Facebook page where you can learn. I'm doing a video there every single day to answer your questions. I have a Facebook group that's for free where you can enter and ask your questions. And I forgot to even put it in here. I also have a free introductory course at www.advancedphotonictherapy.com. So go and do that free course and you will know everything you need to know if this is something for you, which I can already tell you that it is. Good. So step one is you're going to be discovering advanced photonic therapy with the rest of the group in case you didn't know it yet. Step two, you need to have your red light torch pen and you are going to get the information pack. Now you can choose, you can do this on your own, discover it on your own with the free course, get your torch and your information pack, just buy it and do everything for yourself because it's easy. You just have to follow the steps of Dr. Brian McLaren's program and repeat the points every 2 days. You look up the booklet from the list, look where the points are, like they are shown here, and just start torching these points. So you can do this by yourself at home. You don't need to follow a course because I can tell you honestly that 99.5% of the people who are doing this have never followed a course because we try to always make it as easy as possible. Now, if you are in doubt, if you can do this yourself or not, just take your torch, light it on, and put it somewhere that is hurting. Wait a few minutes and you will see that the pain will have been relieved. Now, on how to do this successfully, well, you need to do red lighting the points, standard points and specific points of the condition that you're suffering from in mode 1. Do it in the beginning for 10 seconds per point. We have to do it for 5 seconds, but you always have people who say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they haven't even done it for 3 seconds. So to be sure, I wrote in here, just do it for 10 seconds per point to make sure that you have done it for 5 at least. You need to torch yourself on both sides of the body. You need to repeat it for 2 days. I'm going to repeat that even a few more times. And you have to do this for at least the next 30 days. That is what we call the success formula. It's going to make you become stronger, healthier, having more energy, having a stronger immune system. And then what can happen? Then some people still have problems. They say, yeah, but I don't have a red light. I don't know how to get one. How can I use this myself at home? You can lend one from a friend. You can rent one. You can buy one, or you could use acupressure. But the difference with acupressure is with the torch, I really only have to do it for 5 seconds per point. Acupressure is going to be minutes per point. So then it's going to become an hour every 2 days, when with the torch, you can do it in just a few minutes. The other thing is that people often say, yeah, I'm too busy. I tend to forget. I can't remember it. And if it doesn't work immediately, then I'm just going to let it go. Well, it's possible. And then some people say, I need a support group or an accountability partner. And then my question to you is, okay, there are a lot of problems. There are a lot of reasons to not do it. But what do you want? Do you want to get pain relief? Do you want to get more energy? Do you want to know my solution? If you can't do it yourself at home, if you don't have the power, the motivation to be doing this every 2 days, you are not going to get the result you're looking for. If you're not doing it every 2 days, if you're not doing it long enough, if you're not doing it on both sides of the body, if you're not doing it with the red light. So in that case, my solution is next week, Monday, on January the 17th, I am doing a fresh start. I am going to do this success formula myself with you. Okay. And in this program, we are going to have our private Facebook group where you can get the support of the group, where you can find an accountability partner if you want to. And you are also going to get the chance to have the lives. Oh, something is going on here. He is showing me an old version. So what's going on? Okay, hold on. He's showing me the old one because it's not public lives. It's going to be private lives. So, and I'm just going to jump over that. We have the private lives. Oh, and then you're going to get the success planners, the templates and everything to be able to do this with us together with the support and with all the information that you need. But there is a big but, or it's a nice but. Still, it's a BUT. The fact is, as all the videos have been prepared and you are going to get that program, now I get all that time free from not having to go live and do those videos live for you to have 7 hours with you at least. Every time it's a 1 hour session in a private Zoom meeting where you can share your videos and your pictures with me, where you can ask all your questions that you have, where I can also show you live to find certain points, if that's possible live. I mean, it is going to be with my clothes on, so watch out what you're asking me. But all of that is possible with the Done With You program. So if you're interested, as you see, I'm used to have accountability partners or of the students in my group. You are going to get the value that you need. You are going to get all these tools to do this successfully. And for the price, again, I am not going to be talking, oh, the value of this is so much, and then you're getting over 1,000 and so on. I'm going to make it easy. The price is 347 euros as of next year. Right now, you get an early bird price at 297. But if you have a voucher from a previous course, you can use it to get a reduction in this program. So if you've done the dog or the people or the horse program last year, you got a voucher there, which normally is for the level 1 program. Well, I've changed all that. You can also use it for this one. So you can get a reduction of 97 euros. You can even get a reduction of 147 euros. Fact is, you can also you can only use one voucher, and it has to be your voucher, of course. So my question now to you is the following. For those of you who are in doubt, should I be doing this? I don't know if there's enough value for me. I have a question. And the question is, how much money have you already spent for drugs and therapies, and you are still in pain today? That's my question. It's something to think about, because in Western medicine, the tablets that the pharmaceutical industry is giving us is not to heal us. It's to make us dependent. And whenever we have a chronic situation, the doctor says, hey, arthritis, arthrosis, hey, this is chronic. It's for the rest of your life, which is not. But If you have to keep on taking medication, you have to spend money every single month. Wouldn't it be great to get a better result, to have to buy less medication over time by stimulating your body to heal and to get better and to get stronger? It's not only the money you're going to be saving by not having to buy all that medication, it's also the fact that you will be able to work better and more and feel better and not have so much pain. What's the value of that? Something to think about. Just make a calculation at home. How much money do you spend a month? Or how much money do you lose a month for not being able to work? Or that you have to give to doctors and not seeing a result in the end because it keeps on coming and coming. The question is the same. What are you willing to spend for a system that is proven to work? Now, I am so passionate because I understand you. I've gone through this. I was you many years ago. I had chronic pains. I had pains every single day. I was suffering every single day. And I didn't want to live that life anymore. And to imagine that I had my accident when I was 27 years old. As of my 27 years old, I could not work a normal shift anymore. I was a lawyer back then. In the morning, I would go and plead in front of judges, in front of the court. The rest of the day, I would be flat on the ground of my office. My body was just exhausted. I wasn't tired to sleep. My body just couldn't move anymore. I was so much in pain. So I know how you feel. And I'm the living proof of that this is working. I have not taken any medication in 13 years. Except they have how do you call it? They have given me anesthesia when I needed an operation. I had a tumor in my ovary, so I needed an operation. So yes, they gave me anesthesia, but no, I didn't take painkillers. Not when they operated on my knee, not when they took that tumor from my belly. I have videos of that with the bag of pills that they gave me, and every day just stand there. I was just torturing myself all the time. Well, I mean, all the time, I mean, every time I needed to torture myself, I was torturing myself. So the choice is yours. It's time to take action. And it's time also for you to decide what you want to do with the rest of this year and the rest of your life. And think of the future, because maybe you are still healthy right now. Well, hey, don't we want to get another 10 years and be as healthy as we are now, or getting better? So finally, there are always a few people or a few questions that come back every time. First of all, can I use my own red light from another company? Absolutely. If you already have a red light, that's totally fine. You just have to make sure that it's a red light with the wavelength of 660 nanometers to get the result we're looking for. Then I do not have a red light yet. Will it arrive in time before the program starts? I work with 48-hour delivery. In December, it was a little bit longer because of the holidays. There was too much on the road, but I do pay for 48-hour delivery. So if you buy today, it leaves tomorrow and it arrives. So we are Tuesday. What leaves on Wednesday, well, will arrive on Friday or next Monday, depending how far you live from an international airport. If you are living in nature somewhere far away from civilization, it will take longer. Even though I'm paying for 48 hours delivery, it will just take longer. That's something you have to remember. Nevertheless, this program is only starting next week. And then still, you can already go with us through the videos and start learning the process and just start torching a little bit later. Money back. Oh, hold on. Next question. Money back guarantee. Yes, there is a money back guarantee. If in the first week you say, hey, Eva, I really don't like this, you can get out and you can get your money back. Just don't download then all the programs that you are going to get, because they have costed money, and that would be as if you are buying them in the store. But other than that, yes, you can leave. I have no problem with that. It has never ever happened before, but hey, I am still giving you that guarantee. Good. So let me finish with giving you all the links in the chat. I'm going to stop the sharing here right now. And I am going to give you those links. These links, you can go to the Facebook group, you can go to the Facebook page where you can learn more. You will also have the link for the free course. You'll have the link for the store and everything you need to know. If you have any questions, please send me an email to info@advancedphotonictherapy.com and join our group or join me on the page and ask me your questions there. Everything is welcome. This Sunday, I will do a live at, let me have a look. This Sunday at 6:30, so just after my live, I will be doing a live to answer all the questions that I have received this week for this program and the dog and the horse program. Now, turning me to the people who are here present with me live. If you have any questions, please post them right now in the chat or even come live with me if you want to. If you want to ask them live, just unmute yourself and ask me your question. Yes, Jean.
It just went right out of my head. I'm so sorry. I have one from earlier that I was holding on to the end, and I just went right out. Sorry.
It's okay. I have time.
The one thing I did, I watched the dog one. I'm interested in that, but I also am concerned about my own health too. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of torn between both.
Can you repeat? I lost a few words of your first sentence.
Oh, I'm interested in the dog.
Dog, okay.
But I'm also interested in this for my own health. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's possible to learn enough on my own and follow through on your weekly ones to keep me healthy until I can take the people one next year?
Yeah, or you could, the videos, okay, the daily videos are going to be the same. Okay. Of the human and the dog. The videos are going to be the same. What differs is the location of the points to find them, because we look a little bit different. But I mean, our large intestine 4 that you just saw here on our hand is the same with the dog. Just you change the position of the dog. You have his paw and the 4 nails. At the 5th nail in there, that's where you have your large intestine 4. The principles of how to use it, when to use it, why to use it, and so on, it's all the same for any animal. Okay. So for me, the most important thing is right now, who needs the most help? Right now, if you learn the anatomy on yourself, it's maybe going to be easier for you to also know the anatomy on your dog. So yeah, it's a question of choice. What would I do? It all depends. In the dog, okay, you have the assessment that's more than you're getting than in the humans. Nevertheless, you still need to go to your vet to have a diagnosis. And the assessment is normally only for those who don't have access to veterinary care. So I wouldn't choose the dog because of that. I think what's most important, if, for example, I'm thinking of the following. If you don't have a lot of knowledge about anatomy, it's going to be, in my eyes, it's going to be easier if you learn that on yourself first, where your anatomy is, because you can then transpose that on your dog. If you know where the fibula, to find gallbladder 34, if you know where that runs on you, you can just transpose that on the dog and find where it is on the dog. Like I said before, 99% of the people have never followed the course. So you can do it on your own. And I would just think of what's the easiest for you to learn it. I would say on yourself, because you can feel on yourself. You know how it feels. You don't know if you're doing it on your dog, you don't know how it feels on your dog. If you're going to do it on yourself, like, for example, that large intestine 11, if you are at the right location for, let's say, for 80% of the people, this hurts. So if you learn the location of these points on yourself, and you know that's going to be sensitive, you are going to be softer also with your dog, because you know you've learned it on yourself what was going on. So yes, I would choose the people. I would learn it on myself first, and then I can just transpose it on any animal.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
That's what I would do. Okay. I think there is another question. Okay. Belinda, if I take the dog done with you and the people done with you, can both vouchers be put toward one of the certification program? Belinda, yes, it could. But why would you do the two together now? When you just heard me explain this, I would do the program now of the one that you want to do later on for the certificate. So if you want to go for the certificate, the level courses for the dog, I would just do now the dog program, not the dog and the human. It's all the videos are the same, so to speak, of the theory. The videos are the same. So I would not do the two together. It's a lot of extra information. If you want to do the people certification later, do remember that's the only one with prerequisites that you need to already be allowed to touch humans. Meaning, so you are a massage therapist, you are a dentist, you are a doctor, you have a degree that lets, or you have a certificate that lets you touch humans. That's the only one that we have for the humans, that you need to have the degree before you can do that certification. We don't have that with the dog, and we don't have that with the horse. Okay? So that's my idea on this, but I would only do one program, really. Otherwise, you're going to say, hey, all these videos are the same. Yes, they are. So just choose one program that serves you best. Any more questions? No?
Oh, I do have one. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
So if I register, say, for the dog done with you in the next day or two, do I get access to those two books right away, or do I have to wait till Monday?
Is there a reason why you should have them quicker?
I don't know. I just want to get started.
I could do that quicker. I'm normally working 5 nights as a volunteer again, so I just have to, yeah, I could do that on Friday or Saturday, for example. Yes, I could open that.
Okay, and then we could just look at the books.
I'm gonna be honest, I prefer not to, and I'm gonna explain you why. As I explained it before, also in the dog program, I want to teach you step by step. And if you are having all those booklets, you are going to be looking at everything, and you are going to maybe get some overwhelm. When we start with the program, you are just going to start with the introduction, and you're just going to start with the standard points. And then 2 days later, you're going to get the thing points. Hold on, let me show you. Okay. So here you can see. So day 1. So first of all, you're going to get lots of, see, for example, let's start. That's already 6 videos. Getting prepared for the program, that's another few videos. So all of these you can see as soon as you enroll, as I enroll you in that program. But for the days, for the points, we start with standard points. 2 days later, ting points. 2 days later, scars. And it's only at day 7 that you are going to get the information of the specific points. I am giving you small steps to grow. I don't want you to do everything at the same time, because you're going to get overwhelmed, and that's not the way that you are going to succeed. So what I do want to do is I do want to give you already the access to the DIY program. When you enroll, well, the next day when I see that you have enrolled, I mean, I'm asleep when you are still doing this. I'm going to go to bed soon. And I can give you all the preparation videos. I can give you already that, but I'm not going to open yet the specific points, all the booklets, because I don't want you to get overwhelmed.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Is that acceptable?
Sure, thank you.
Okay, that's the best way for you. Now, Belinda, if you tell me, hey, Eva, I have this disease or I have this chronic situation, can you give me that booklet? I'm happy to do so. But I'm not going to open 100 booklets for you to see and then say, oh my God, I can't remember anything anymore.
Okay.
Good. Well, if that's it for today, I am going to close this up. And I will be making sure that I'm now going to bed. That's clear. But I will be making the replay ready to go out tomorrow or the next day. If you have questions, send them to info@advancedphotonic.com or ask them in my Facebook group. I'll see you later, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.